For him, if a large millstone were tied round his neck, and he were thrown into these little ones to sin. So watch what you do. If your brother sins, I'm Joseph Kamal.
Become the preacher. Welcome.
Again. I love the Lord as my personal Savior, and I thank God for the opportunity. So I will start with a word of prayer. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I come before you this evening. As I share your word, use me as a vessel and help me touch somebody's life. Thank you. Amen. So, as we've heard, our first reading was from Genesis 39 and Potiphar's wife. And Joseph went out of his way and rejected Potiphar, who in the end came and badmouthed him about the fruits of Holy Spirit, right? And today I'm going to be talking about self-control, because we all need self-control in our lives for God to be with us. That's why it was even put as a fruit of the Holy Spirit. And self-control does not apply to only the young. It applies to also the old, because we need self-control to make it in life. Because Jesus in Luke 17 said that it is inevitable for someone to do something wrong to you, but it's up to you on how you will handle it. And you need self-control that the Lord gives so that you can handle yourself. Are you following? And you should know that as a Christian, you're not exempted from life challenges. No one is perfect, and no one's life is perfect. Everyone is met with challenges each and every day. You meet everyone, although they have a smile on their face, there is a challenge that you're going through. And we have two types of people. We have that person who will handle themselves well with the challenges, and there is one who's going to give up. And most people will go ahead and blame God. Why am I not like so and so? But you will never know what so and so is going through, because you're never with them at their homes. So you need that self-control to control yourself and to decide, yes, I am faced with this challenge, but this is something that I can do, and make sure that the challenge I face does not put me down, does not make me to make irrational decisions. Irrational decisions and like going ahead and cursing God, or deciding now because I am met with this challenge, let me not control myself, I will go out there and become a thief. No, it's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to control yourself. And especially for the youth and the teens back at home, like we have a lot of challenges, especially sexual immorality, drugs, and all the other things that we have out here. But we need self-control to control ourselves so that when we are out there, people will see Christ in us. You don't need to be holy or perfect, but you need that little self-control that will help in taking you places. And moving on, there is self-control and self-denial. This will come hand in hand, because sometimes you will have to deny yourself some things so that you can be self-controlled. Your friends may tell you, let's sneak out of the house and go party. But yes, you're having fun. You're having fun in your youth. but you will have to deny yourself so that you can control yourself, so that you can be self-controlled and you know that you did the right thing. And honestly, even though I have continued, we all know what self means and what control means. Self means your own personality. So you don't have to have someone else, an external nature coming to you and making you change your ways, because that is their personality, you have yours. So you have to stand by your own self, because you are your own person, and you don't need anyone changing it. And if you see that you're going out of your way and not doing the right thing, like Cheleza was telling us today, you always have to go back and pray, because prayer is all that you need to go back to your own self, the self that Christ put in you while you're being created. And control, on the other hand, it means the power or authority to order or restrain yourself from doing the wrong things. Because if you don't have control over yourself, you will go ahead and talk to your parents rudely. Yes, I understand, we're all human, and especially this time of the quarantine, you will find that most of us young people will collide a lot of times with our parents. But we need self-control to tell us that these are our parents, and the Bible says that our parents are our second gods. So you have to respect them, because out of that self-control, that's where you will get your blessings from. Because if you go ahead and be rude to your parents, obviously, that's where curses come from. And we do not need curses, especially being the young generation. We need to go far. We need God in our lives. We need our parents. Most of us are being paid for fees by our parents. Does not matter whether you're in primary, whether you're in high school, whether you're in campus. Everything is from your parents, and they're the ones who brought you to this world. So if you do not respect them, God will go ahead and punish you, because you're not respecting the God they put you with. You say you love God, but you don't respect your parents. So that cannot be something good. And like I said before, self-control means you have to deny yourself some things so that you can be righteous and you can follow God's commandments. And before I finish, I have a story, a small story. My dad has always been telling me this story. Like, I think most of us know it. Your parents works hard and takes you to school. So in this circumstance, there was this girl, young lady, who was taken to a very nice school by her mother. But her mother was physically disabled. So, obviously, this parent, or all parents out here, have been sacrificing a lot to take you to those good schools. So she goes there, and she was a very humble girl in the beginning. But with time, she falls into the wrong company. And you see, if you're in a posh school, most people are from high-end backgrounds. And her was from a humble background, although the mother had managed to take her to that school. So due to that influence that she got, she went, and out of the stories that she had from her friends, she started believing, okay, not believing, what can I say? Putting herself like the rest, not remembering where she was from. So one day, the mother decides, because I've missed my daughter very much, let me go and visit her to school. So someone comes and then calls for her in class, like, it's so normal, that's how people are called in class. And then when she sees her mother in that wheelchair, she outright went and screamed in front of her friends, her teachers, no, she's not my mother, I don't even know that woman. You see, like, mzazi amesacrifice hivyo vyote, amekupeleka shule, labda hata akulangi nyumbani juu yako. But there she was, and she was like, no, I don't know that woman. She's not even my mother. My mother owns a Prado, or is it a Range? My mom does not even go with a wheelchair. And her mom, obviously, you can imagine, as a mother, you will obviously feel so bad because you've done everything for this person. But now my point is, if this girl or this lady had gone to school with her self-control, she will not have let anyone influence her and tell her that, or make her feel as inferior. You go to school to learn, and after all, you might go and say that you're from a posh background, and alas, you will not even come out with good marks, and you were taken there to better your life. It's not about them, it's about you. So self-control is about you and not them. So that is something we should keep in mind, and let it guide us through the rest of the week, because we need self-control to go far and to make it in life and to have all the good things in life. Control yourself now, and later you will enjoy the fruits of the self-control that you did now. You do not control yourself now, you will live to regret. You will live to say, I wish I knew. And believe me when I say that that statement of I wish I knew is not good. And it makes someone even become depressed. That's how you find many people falling into depression, just simply because they did not have the self-control to begin with. Thank you, and I hope you've all been blessed. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you, I honor your holy name, and I adore you for all that you've done. You've helped me come forward and speak your word. I do not take it for granted, because you've also given me the courage. Thank you, my Father, and thank you, my Jesus, and for the rest of the week, stand with us, protect us, and guide us. And it is in Jesus' name I do pray, believing and trusting. Amen.
Thank you, Sharon, for the word, and I hope we've all learned something. Let us remember that we need self-control in order to move on with life. We have been told self-control is about self-denial. Deny what you know is going to lead you into trouble, so that you can avoid the term, I wish I knew. That was our time from the Brigade. We thank you all. Have a blessed week. Yesu ni wangu, ni wazima wa milele, wa milele, wa milele, wa milele, wa milele.
Anatupenda ni wazima wa milele.
Anatupenda ni wazima wa milele, wa milele, wa milele. Yesu ni wangu, ni wazima wa milele.
Anatupenda ni wazima wa milele.
Yesu ni wangu, ni wazima wa milele. Wa milele, wa milele, wa milele, wa milele.